Well, I mean, anytime you beat a team of their caliber 4 times in a row, it's tough to sweep a 3-game series, let alone a 4-game series. And there was basically contributions from everybody in the series, so that kind of brings everybody together too. But all in all, pretty satisfying. Yep.
Was Santiago available in the ninth?
I wasn't going to use him today, no.
What did you think of the job Jharel did, kind of fighting his way through?
Yeah, very much so, and that's what we were talking about before the game, was fighting through whether it's a bad inning, whether it's a big pitch count inning. Today, we were down a few guys. We needed him to go a little bit deeper in the game, and to go out in the 7th and get the first out was huge. So kind of got past what looked like a little bit of a rough patch command-wise, settled down, and got us into the 7th inning. It's good.
Getting that homer from Chris Davis, he hadn't gone deep in a while, and
Yeah.
just kind of maybe bouncing back after the day he had at the plate yesterday too.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have some bad days. You look at his overall numbers in 10 games, they aren't bad. The last 5 haven't been his greatest, but he's always one swing away from putting a couple runs up on the board, and that's what he did for us today.
Jharel throwing 101 pitches
Yeah.
in what seemed to be 101 degrees. And then
Right.
I'm sure you checked with him before he went back out for the 7th, and he said, yeah. How impressed are you with that toughness?
Yeah, and I told him, I go, you got one hitter. He goes, I got the whole inning. I says, you got one hitter. But wanted to go back out there, was very confident. He is a very confident kid. He always thinks no matter what happens the previous outing that he's going to go out there and excel and do well, and admire him for that. But, yeah, no, it was big.
I know Doolittle's no stranger to the 9th inning, but 2 days in a row to send him out
Yeah.
there like that, see him just come through, like he did.
No,
What'd you think of that?
Yeah, it's with the usage in the bullpen, it's kind of time for him to go back to back as long as he feels good. And when we talked to him earlier today, he felt great. So it was an easy call knowing Casilla was down. It was just whether or not who was going to pitch in the 8th and who was going to pitch in the 9th between Madsen and Doolittle. And the matchups were more right-handed in the 8th and, some left and, bottom of the order in the 9th.
What can a series like this just kind of do for you guys mentally?
It's a big series, especially for these younger guys, as we were talking about earlier today, too. We did this in 12, and this was the springboard in 12 for us to do what we did. Now, I'm not comparing it to 12. I'm just saying, we had a big series in 12 against these guys, and all the younger guys we had here gained confidence because of it. And if you're a Matt Chapman or a Chad Pinder, guys, Jacob Brugman, guys that are just getting here, to know that you can have a series like this gives you a lot of confidence, not only yourself, but as a team.
We're going to head to your next series now. Obviously, you guys have some momentum, but you still got the young pitcher coming out there, maybe a rough outing. What about looking at him going to the next?
You know what? I'd prefer to just kind of enjoy this one here. We know the Astros are tough, and it'll be a challenge against them, and Gossett will bounce back, but I just prefer to talk about this series.